All right, all right. It is November 23rd. You know what's funny? It's funny because my birthday is tomorrow, and I can't believe I actually forgot what the day was. So
that's when you know you're too busy. You forgot your own birthday.
Yo, it's been one of those weeks, one of those months. You know what I mean? Especially the last 2 weeks, man. It's been crazy. But I got my brother Archidelic / Tone Benjamin / DH Tribble. If you want to dribble around him, you can't. He's gonna hit you with the beats.
I actually retired the Tone Benjamin's name. That was the reason for Archidelic.
Got you. But tonight, what we're gonna be doing is Lost Files goes live tonight at midnight, and Sinus is slow as hell, as normal. He should be jumping on here pretty soon, and it's going to be a good treat because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing little snippets of the show. Not the show. Of the songs off of the EP, Lost Files, and then we're going to talk about it, and we're going to, take comments and everything like that. There's a section. Okay, all right, there we go. So comment below, man. Let me know what's going on with y'all, especially when we start playing everything. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes to let Sinus get here because it's just a lot of fun with the three of us because we get a little crazy, guys. You know what I mean? And if you don't know who this man is right here, the Archidelic, he is one of my favorite producers of all time, let alone just not even in Hartford. But you inspired me a lot, brother, with a lot of your stuff because the way you chop and the way you manipulate samples and the way you do the things that you do is amazing. So thank you for being on here tonight with me as we go through these different songs and stuff like that.
Thank you. That the respect and the admiration is definitely mutual because you pushed me to be better. I learned just being in the studio with you. I picked up on things that I didn't know before.
And you know what's crazy is that when I got rid of that studio, I did not miss it until recently. And since the pandemic really, really came in, that's when I really realized that what we had going on there was magical. Like we had a zone of vibe.
Energy in that
energy
room
was crazy. It was crazy. We had multiple rooms going, people, making beats, people recording, people writing, spitting and everything. To me, it was like the D&D of Hartford. Was it not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was amazing. I definitely miss those days.
Here we go. My brother Sinus.
Me all.
Sinus in the building.
What's going on, brother?
Representing is what I came to do, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
I got there.
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
I can't be the odd man out.
I'm on my Kathy Lee, my Sinus and Kathy Lee.
I can't be the odd man out here.
Yo, the post you put up today, were you spitting with the acoustic?
Ooh, that shit was dirty, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness. I had to. You saw as soon as you posted it, I reposted it on my story modes.
It was good. See, the thing was, it was live stream, right? So they had technical difficulties getting onto YouTube.
Yeah.
So they had to switch the whole thing, Facebook it. I had with an MP4. The MP4 was crazy because the visual in the background were connected to the audio. Yo, the show would have been sick if it was projected behind me, but you had like the two screens on the side. But yeah, if they showed those screens, it just, I don't know, the combination go either way.
So basically, you're taking a dope scenario and you're complaining about how they had the screen set up.
Yeah. I'm a perfectionist, as you know.
Yes. I wonder where you learned that from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Both
Right.
of you.
Yeah, hanging out with us too long, man. Hanging out with us too long.
The two people who obsess over all the details.
Exactly. A little too much sometimes.
Real.
But one of the things that I was telling Arcadelic here, we're waiting for you because basically when we start playing some of these little snippets of the lost files that's coming out, it's an edition. So this is just the first edition of many. There's too many songs. I mean, there's way too many songs on that hard drive. You know what I mean? It was really hard to choose from. So all I did was pick 8. I just picked 8. You know what I'm saying? And I ran with like the first 8, and we did a bunch of interviews and stuff like that about it and stuff. And so basically, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna play some stuff. I know everybody. Can you guys see the comments? Because for some reason I can't see any comments.
I don't see any.
I don't know.
But then again, I'm not logged in.
Yeah, I'm on this, so I'm not even on Facebook.
Like if I log in, it might knock me out of this thing.
Yeah. I don't want to do that, but
5 viewer comments show up in StreamYard. This is an example. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me dig in for a bit. I'm running it through Safari on my phone. You guys on a laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop running
it. I'm on the computer right now.
Yeah, see, like it's almost like a Zoom setup.
Right. So let me see. Can't post comments to see.
This dude got the In Your Head logo in the corner. That's fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And the two I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, okay. That's the space joint. I love.
Okay, so I see YouTube. I see YouTube comments popping up, and I see Facebook. Trey Tuck is in the building. What up, homie?
What up, Trey?
Yeah. So Facebook.
So what were you about to? What were you about to say?
Who designed the Doc-ish logo? That shit's tough.
Oh, this dude. Man, I forget his name off the top. I want to say his name is David. But he's from somewhere overseas, but he's dope. He's dope. Like when he put this together, it was crazy because it was like one side. It means a lot, and a lot of people don't even notice. But like once, it's kind of like Star Wars, where like you had good and evil. So it's like it's like you got one side that's a little evilish of the Doc-ish, and then you got one side that's a little good, and it's like I'm trying to go good, but my beats is making me mad, and you know what I'm saying. So it's crazy because it had a lot of meaning to it, and the way he did it, it was look at this cat. This cat got the lightsaber out there. He got the lightsaber out here. All right. So let's get into the first one, and then let's talk about it. Let's see. Let me see if I can drop this in here. Because last time, it was kind of funny how it worked, but
yeah. So I have to click over to see the chats. What up, Trey? All is good, man. Just living that podcast live.
Where did Sin go?
See, he was dipping in the Facebook so much he took off.
I see him on Facebook, but I don't see him in here. Now he's gone.
Oh, because of the delay. All right, tell me real quick before Sin comes back. Tell me if you can hear this. All right, here's Sin.
So
yeah.
You can hear that?
Yeah, I heard it come through.
Okay. All right, so let's get into the first one. And you know what's funny is I can't play a lot of it. Hold on. Why can't I bring Sin in?
Because you get flagged, right?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. And you know what's funny? I got flagged on my own shit.
I did too. That's
I got
crazy.
flagged on my own stuff. And
I got flagged on 3 of my own songs.
I got a message from Universal Music Group, and they're sitting there saying copyright infringement. And I was like, yo, this is me. This is my shit. So then they sent it back to Universal, and then they came back to me. They said, okay, you're good. You can play it.
That's crazy.
And it was this song right here. I'm about to play first. If it ever starts.
East New York, Doc S. These rap kids are soft, they some suck ass niggas. When they was young, they used to call their mother on niggas. The bad kids used to be snuffing them niggas. I know me and my whole crew tougher than them niggas. You know why a lot of kids don't got their father's son? Because of me and my 38 revolver, son.
All right, so that was the first single that I released from this project. And it's crazy because, all right, the whole reason why this is called Lost Files is when I sent, it was Rough Mix sent to SK. SK is the second guy on the song. So SK grabs it. He lays his verse down, right? And mixes it nice and tight, sends it back, but doesn't send his verse back.
Oh man.
So now I got a 2-track of Uncle Murder, SK, and then I got the beat going, but not a lot. So I had to take the beat that was existing on that file. I had to chop it to make it keep going. So that way Apollo Swift could get on at the end. And Apollo Swift, I had to mix his vocals to match all the other vocals.
And that's hard to do. That is hard to do.
That was the only one I had that the vocals actually I could do something with. The other ones I couldn't do it. I have Uncle Murder's vocals and I have the beat, but I couldn't do it because then I lose SK.
Right.
So it was just crazy. It was really crazy. So,
that's nuts, man.
What do y'all think about that, man? Tell me, you know what I mean? When y'all first heard the USA, everybody on the live, you know, chat in, join in, but go ahead. Archidelic, take it away.
Take it away. I want to hear more.
Yeah. Oh, and now I know why that thing got flagged, because of that sample. That's a Jay-Z that.
Yeah, the intro. Yep.
That's immediate flag.
All right, since I got my brother Colosso on here.
Oh, see live.
Yeah, you see Cornell Thornton. That's Colosso. This is one of the songs.
I haven't seen that brother in a long time.
This is one of the songs right here that a lot of writers have been writing about, and I'm gonna get into this in a second, but this is an oldie but goodie. It's called Late Night Medicine.
She's my late night medicine. She's my best friend. I keep letting her control everything that I do. When I'm talking to you, I know what to do. Yo, she's my late night medicine. She's my best friend. I keep letting her control everything that I do. When I'm talking to you, I know what to do. I'm fucked up. I'm high as hell. 45 seconds from going to jail.
That's Bizarre being bizarre. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you were there that night, Sinners too.
I was. I definitely was. That's why I remember that. Yo, that brings back the whole 90s vibe immediately. As soon as you start, right? It's like, yo, that's classic hip hop.
It was crazy because when I was telling the story about it, I made the beat in 1998, 99. And then 10 years later, Bizarre was like, Doc, get in the booth and make and do a hook. And that was the first thing that came to my mind that night. I have no idea why. And I was just like, she's your late night medicine. And then it was crazy because Colossal talks about alcohol, if I'm not mistaken, and Bizarre's talking about every drug known to mankind. he goes crazy. And it's crazy because it never got finished. It never got finished. I don't know where those files are, but it hit so hard. I was like, yo, I gotta release this.
Yes.
The world, you know what I mean? The world needs this.
I wanna know what happened to that joint that you were mixing the night I was there with Bizarre.
Which one was that?
The one I don't want to give away too much, but he was talking about why is everybody picking on me. Remember that one?
Why? Was that part of the hook?
Yeah.
Where he was like, "Why is everybody
that one
picking on me? Is it my clothes or my flow? What could it be?" That's probably in there somewhere. I don't even know. There is another one that I really, really loved that Bizarre did that is on here that I'm about to play in a second.
The only reason that one stuck out to me because I was there that night you were mixing it.
I think that was the night Sinus was supposed to mix, and I had to step in because he took a nightcap.
It might have been.
That was the night Carl. That's the night Carl was supposed to mix. Carl was supposed to mix that night.
He's supposed to edit the video too.
Yeah, fuck out of here. All right. All right, this one right here, I love this one. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Big shout out to High Life Gully on this one. My prayers, everything goes out to him right now. He's in the hospital, so everybody send prayers.
Prayers, good vibes, healing vibes. High Life Gully.
So he couldn't be on here tonight, and you know what I mean. So everybody, man, send those things out. Send those prayers out. Say some Hail Marys for him and everything. But this right here, this was like a flashback.
Alright, feel like I'm going crazy. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind from all the strain and the pain that I'm feeling inside. And I feel on my inside. I'm losing my mind. And all the pills and the perfect work this time. No matter how hard they work this time.
I swear I need medications for situations. Ain't no winning, my cells tires deflated. Oppression never destroyed it, dominant made it. Looking back on the troubles I dominated, got me feeling highly favored.
This is a little taste.
Killer.
This is a little taste. That's a little.
Yo, remember that day he opened up from KRS-One?
What happened?
When he opened up for KRS-One.
Yep.
That was a dope night, man. That night, we learned a lot of things that night. That was dope.
I'm trying to remember which night that was.
So
remember the Mob Deep night, and I remember.
There might be.
We were on stage. We were on stage when KRS got hit with the bottle.
No. This was before. So we went and opened up for him, right?
Right.
It wasn't we. It was more like Gully. I was on stage though, and I want to say you guys did that Merry Christmas joint.
Yep. We did the Merry Christmas joint.
Right. You did the whole 9.
And that's when Rex. That's when Rex was on the tables. Yes.
100%. We went down there.
Right.
And he actually let us in. There was a couple cats like smoking weed or whatever.
Right.
And it was just him and his wife.
Right. His wife was in there. Right.
Then Doc's here, whatever. So we were all just chilling there. And I'll never forget it. Like he came up and he was pacing. Now this is the professor. This is the God too. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's pacing back and forth. I didn't get it at first, and then I was like, what's going on, man? You all right? You nervous or whatever? He's like, I always get nervous before a performance, always, and that always stuck with me. I was like, yo, for this guy to be the professor, like, you know, the guy, I would never expect him to get nervous at all. And he was like, yo, it just happened, those things.
And you know what's amazing is that someone like that, whose fans are like, would throw themselves over railroad tracks for them, still get nervous.
Trey did some road stuff with KRS-One. He's got like personal ties with Chris and them cats. So it was amazing for a guy
Tucker?
that, okay.
Yeah.
But it was amazing for a guy like KRS-One, like you said, like for him to be adored by millions of people, to be in that space that I am before a show.
Right.
It was very like, it was humbling, because even the best still get that butterfly feeling, like, yo, I gotta kill this. And when he went on that night,
oh my God, he killed it.
Stout, I'm telling you right now, like
the first song,
or Archidelic. I call him Stout. That's family. So,
but those who know me for a real long time.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's definitely so. Archidelic, check it. He went on stage and they played this beat
hard,
and it was his warm up mic check beat, and it was the sickest I ever heard, And it was just for warm up, and I said, this dude really is the God. Like he's the man. Because that was almost like a throwaway beat, and it was one of the hardest beats I've heard. I was like, yo, I could just take that beat. I'm good.
Oh yeah, a KRS performance is something to behold.
Yes,
it's iconic.
Absolutely,
man. It's iconic. It really
that
is.
Man he's something. He's a presence. His voice is a presence, and like just having that little moment with him let me realize that yes, he is human, but he's still top tier, top level performer.
Well, I know Snoop says he still gets nervous to this day. Like he gets nervous before he goes out there, because every show he wants to do better, or he wants to do just as good, and he doesn't want to let him. You know what I mean? And I guess the pressure of being up there is like, it's probably stressful. You know what I mean? Because everybody's expecting KRS-One to come out and just take, but the way he takes control of the crowd, and is hip hop in here, and it's just like the way he just is like, if anybody on here ever gets a chance or hasn't, and hopefully this coronavirus pandemic will end one day soon, will there be shows again? Go and treat yourself to a KRS-One show, because I guarantee you will definitely enjoy it, man. You will definitely enjoy it, man.
Watching KRS-One live is a treat.
What happened? You was chopping up. Say that again.
Mastered. My bad, no.
What happened? It's like you were chopping up, and all of a sudden you went way over to the left.
No, my dog is actually in this room and is causing chaos right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm finna,
Oh, my dogs. With
my dogs.
With my dogs. All right. This next one right here. I'm trying to see which one I want to get into. But this next one right here, like, this one's kind of crazy, but
talk that shit now. The chief of the ball, chief of the call, and anything less is just CB4. And if it ain't fresh, then it's just recall. With no type of questions, no pause to fill out. I'm the one with the corporate talk. You the one getting called to Paul on your lunch break.
That right there, that Save My featuring Nature and Blackistan, that song was supposed to be cut with so many more people on it, and I have no idea what happened to those files, and I'm so upset because like that's one of those beats that has so much stuff in it, Archidelic, that like you want to bring certain elements out so that way like you got this over there, you got that over there, you know what I mean? So in the mixing, it would have been interesting, you know what I mean? Because it would have been wider.
You like messing with people's ears.
Yeah, I mean, the way when I mix, I pretend like I'm the drummer. So if I'm the drummer and the kick is like right here, or I should be like right here, the kick is like right here, then the hi-hat is right here, right? And then the snare's over here. And then you got your toms that go around and everything. And then you got your vocalist right there, but then you might have your guitarist over there. You might have your piano players over there. So I like to sit.
You mix like you're in surround.
I mix like I'm sitting from the seat of a drummer. That's why a lot of times people say, like, "Yo, Doc, how'd you make this big? How'd you make this sound so full?" That's how I do it. That's my trick. I mean, it's not really a trick. It's just that's my method.
Well, that's a good perspective though, because the drummer's right here,
right?
Your drums right here, and you may have horns over here. You got guitars over here, pianos there.
Yep, you got your background vocals over here. When they're never like everybody's not right in the middle.
Right.
So a lot of times when people mix and everybody's right in the middle, technically
fighting for space.
Yeah, it's tight. So and the thing about it is that's not how music is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not lined up right down the middle. The whole, you know what I mean? So
I'm in the middle. Cowbell. We need more cowbell.
Yeah,
That's me.
That's definitely you.
Ben, more cowbell.
All right, this one right here is.
I can keep a beat once.
Yeah, sip on your wine there, brother.
Yeah, he didn't bring any for us.
I know, right? Yeah, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here, I always felt. What's that?
No, I said, come through. You guys know where I live. We have a party.
By
Man,
the time I get there, you'll be asleep.
This man right here. So Archidelic, he just bought a bat cave right now. So the man is living in Wayne Manor, so we're not gonna be able to find him. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, congratulations. Once again, congratulations. Sinis never invites.
It's not Wayne Manor, though.
Sinis never invites anybody over. So I don't know where he lives anymore. You know what I'm saying? He may live in the same spot I was at, like when his son was like in diapers, but I haven't been there since. So on that note, I'm gonna get to the next joint.
I wanna see the whole world, 'cause it defines this hotel. Sitting in the palm trees, looking at my knees. Oh, what a beautiful world. I wanna see the whole world, 'cause it defines this hotel. Sitting in the palm trees, looking at my knees. Oh, what a beautiful world. Playing Bobby, waking up into your water. Early in the morning, hand job in the sauna. He up to a room where knew the things was going on. Hot sticky, got a quickie in the botanical garden.
Now that right there is just so different. It's so different, but I had to put it on there. I had to put it on there. I always, I was, my heart broke when the Abnormals broke up and went on different parts of the world and their life and stuff like that. They touched your heart too, Since is that or was the wine going down a little too fast because you didn't share any with me and Archidelic? Is that what happened?
The talent in that crew and the wine, but the talent in that crew alone is unmatched, yo. Just to be able to work with at least two of those guys, crazy.
You didn't work with everybody?
Crazy. I still got to
thought
do
you
a
were.
joint. I'll do a joint with Swift, but I mean to work with Colossus and Belly at the time. I don't know what he goes by now, but I remember like that
Who?
electricity.
Who? Which one?
In that
You talking about Belly? Belly goes by Illuminati Roddy.
Illuminati Roddy. To this day, still dope, still a talent.
Yeah, amazing,
crazy.
amazing. He did the intro, he did the hook, and he did the outro too. Like the outro was that, and it was crazy because I was going to save this for the second series, but the reason why I put it out there was because the world is in chaos right now, and it was like I wanted everybody around the world. Here goes Catman Nip over here, but beat Nip. But it's crazy because I felt like everybody around the world could relate to this. You know what I'm saying? And my man that's working on the video right now, he's using all stock footage from like those areas. Cause like each artist, like Colosso talks about this place and Rock talks about, that place and the hook is, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting.
But Doc, you find the right samples sometimes and you just chop the hell out of them. And I commend you for that because they're unrecognizable really most of the time.
But that's not a sample. That last one wasn't sampled. That was all played out.
That sounded like a funk record.
Yeah, no, that was sampled.
Right?
That was it was
like from somewhere.
Oh, I guarantee you I got it from somewhere. I know I heard it and it was just like I mean music
in elevator.
The beautiful thing about music is timeless and it's like there's nothing that nobody has never not played. You know what I mean? Like there's only but so many keys on a piano. It's just up or down. It's 11 keys that you can really manipulate. But like up and down and using them at the same time and different stuff, that's why it always bothers me a lot of times when people are like, yo, why'd you sample this instead of playing? It's because the way that the violins that the Beatles had or the piano that this specific person had was way doper than any synth or any program that Arkadelic and I could ever find. You know what I mean? That rawness, that gritty, that dirtiness, that's the shit.
That's why nothing beats a live show, nothing beats a live instrument. You can't get that kind of grittiness. You can't get that purity. You know what I mean? Like if you have an orchestra playing behind you and you're rapping, I don't care who you are, that's gonna sound dope because it's magnified.
Regardless. Right. Dude, when I was on tour with Slum Village. When I was on tour with Slum Village doing the what was the hip hop tour called? Colosso was on there. Colosso, what was the name of that tour?
Salute Slum Village, by the way. Dope.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ba10, rest in peace, Ba10, because he passed away on that tour. So that was difficult. But if Colossus is on here, I know he remembers the name of that tour. Fuck, I can't remember the name. Anyways, what was crazy was to be backstage and go and see the Roots perform and to hear their band, like I was just like you, like all you had to do was be like, yo, yo, because the band was like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was so amazing.
Do you watch?
What happened? You breaking up? Rock the bells.
Do you see Jimmy?
Rock the bells.
Fallon, like literally.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Rock the bell, but Jimmy Fallon, like, I want to say that maybe 9 times out of 10, Black Thought is just freestyle.
I think so too. I think he personally can freestyle all he wants all day long.
Oh, not that he can't put words together, but what I'm saying is, like,
he already proved that. He already proved that on the what was that, on the Flex 5 minutes?
Yeah, he
already proved that on Flex.
And he
10
just
minutes.
Hard to finish.
10 minutes? It was 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yo. And this cat pulled out the rap sheet. Fallon one night on his show.
Oh my God! Yeah, I did see that. He had it typed up. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I couldn't.
It was right after that. He had it on show. Yeah, I saw that. That was dope. All right, this next one is another one that was happening during the days of the Abnormals and the Cynics, and this is back when Arcadelic was called Tone Benjamins. This is called "I'm a Superstar."
I'm from the farm and I'm feeling like just got off my tour. I don't need a roadmap to explore. One thing, I've been around the world. Back at a life I know. I feel so secretly. I'm a superstar and I'm so in touch with my dreams. In my dreams, 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 in my dreams.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful day. Jump out the bed, Blaze and Jay in the studio, doing a song, chilling with the hippies, smoking on the bomb.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that? I love Sonny Bonaho for that hook, man. That hook was just like, when he did that over that beat, I was like, and it's crazy because to me, he reminds me a lot of you, Cynics. He really does. Because Cynics is an amazing hook writer, by the way. If people didn't know, like, if people didn't blow.
Thank you, man.
You know, Cynics wrote that. Cynics wrote that hook. Colossal also is a good hook writer. I don't know what Colossal does anymore. The man doesn't come out the house. He doesn't rap. He doesn't do anything musically anymore. I don't know what he does. You know what I'm saying? Some people just hang up their belt a little too early and everything, and they have dope shit. But what's crazy is that when Sonny Bonaho did that, it was crazy because he actually did a remix for "Is It a Dream" too, but I can't find it. But he did he did another hook for that. But what do y'all think about that? Because that's a more like mellow type of feel for the album or the EP.
I'm gonna give it an Arcadelic.
All right.
That one had my head nodding.
There you go.
Just no more to it. It just puts you in that vibe immediately.
And you down there, Cynics?
Where do you get slaps like that? Like, you know how like after you get that drink, right? Like I recognize a Dockish beat anywhere because that kick and that slap, yo, is crazy.
A lot of times, honestly, I honestly, a lot of times I stack my snares. So like I'll take I'll take a snare, a thin one, right? And then I'll take one that has like a low end knock to it. And then I'll take a chunkier one and I'll kind of like shift them. So like a lot of times it's humanized, or it's not like right on point. So it's just like it swings a little bit. You know what I'm talking about, Arcadelic?
Yeah. You're layering
but you're
it,
talking
but
about
they're not like in perfect sync when you layer them.
Right. So I'm stacking them, right? I'm creating my own snares, because a lot of times we get bored as producers. We don't want to use a snare that we think this, I mean, come on, there's like 50,000 producers out there now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like
we don't all want to be using the same kicks and snares.
Right. So if you have one, even if it sounds
if
dope,
you guys can hear me, I think I lost you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us? Sinners, can you hear us?
I'm gonna go out and reset.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I lost you on that one. But I got the so you adjusted so it's real time.
No,
now you're talking like a matter of milliseconds.
Yeah, right. It's milliseconds, but like the thing about it is like when everything that we sample from, whether it be from the 60s, the 70s, none of that shit is on time.
Exactly.
None of that stuff is on time. Like we come.
It's not going to be like perfectly quantized.
Exactly. Like we're sitting there, like we're like, damn, why the fuck? Why can't we get? And then the thing about it is that they were playing live. You know what I mean? It wasn't a machine that they were plugging into. I think since is frozen, I think he's gone.
I think so.
He was just like.
I mean, a couple of them might have had a metronome with them, but most of the time it was just their own timing.
I mean, my uncle's a drummer to this day, and he plays with a metronome. You know what I'm saying? Like he has headphones on and he plays to the metronome. But the reality of him playing every single snare on time or
it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. I mean, he's a professional. He's dope as hell, and he's going to be close as hell. And he probably hits it a lot of times. But the reality of it is that the humanizing beats is what gives it that swing. You know what I mean? Right. And that's why I used to get bothered so much by when people would sit there and say, "Doc," like early on, like I was 18, 19, and they were like, "Yo, did you quantize this? Did you quantize this?" And I was just like, nah, man. And they're like, nah, man, you got to quantize. But like, and then it'll be like,
it's stiff.
It's stiff. And that's what I'm saying. It's just crazy because
I used to get that a lot too, because I would leave it on auto quantize, but then I'm like, nah, this sounds robotic. And I had to go back and I would just do it myself. And I try to get it as close as I could manually without resorting to the quantize. And it sounded better.
And we were talking earlier about lo-fi. That's what lo-fi is, basically. Lo-fi is Tribe Called Quest, Far Side, Jay Dilla.
Low end theory type stuff.
Yeah, it's all it is good feeling music. But remember how Jay Dilla humanized beats? Like he made it popular. Like we were doing it, but like people were sitting there saying, nah, man. Like you gotta do it this way.
He would like Dilla, he would turn the timing off on his MP and just go off feeling. And just go off feeling.
And then have that swing and have that rhythm. And that's a lot of what lo-fi is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Sinus is gonna. Oh, here we go. Sinus is back, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a couple of seconds to bring this ADD / Oh, hey, how you doing, man? We
Hi, how are
weren't
you?
talking about you at all.
That's crazy.
Huh?
This dial-up, it's crazy. It's like I still got the AOL CDs. So I think I'm on like version.
This is what you were looking like for like 2 minutes. You were like, I was like, yo, I was like, Sinister is really either listening, really good, like he's a really good listener. Like his wife is really impressed because she's like, yo, why don't you ever do this with me? Like, why are you being such a good listener on here?
Don't open that can of worms, man.
I do. I'm like, okay, here's what I got to do for the show. Here's how I gotta, and I'll nod my head. I'll be fine with it.
Yeah, just nod your head, man. Just nod your head. That way we know you're alive still. You know what I mean?
That's so funny, man. I'm gonna take a sip every 30 seconds just so you know I'm still like.
Now let's set the record straight.
Put on
There's no
auto
argument
repeat.
over the choice between peace and war.
Bitch, I got the AK cocked back, 40 cal loaded missiles pointing at his home. Never seen such an explosion. There's a war around here. I don't think you wanna come down here. Bitch, I got the AK cocked back, 40 cal loaded missiles pointing at his home. Never seen such an explosion. There's a war around here. I don't think you wanna come down here. Running with a click of fly homies, rise for me. You fucking with some real live phonies. We ride to the death. You little niggas won't ride Coney. You hide only at the backside of a pony.
Dude's just bodied it, man. Billy Dan's and Coogee Rap, man. Like, it's like the older they get, the better they get. Like, if you take Coogee Rap, like, way back when, and you compare to nowadays,
He just kept getting better with time.
It's crazy.
And I mean, he was already dope, but he just kept getting better with time.
He was always dope. He changed the lyrical game, I think, a lot because when he did all that stuff all the way back then with the Juice Crew and all that other stuff, it's like everybody else was like, you know what I mean? And then he just came in like, you know what I'm saying? And just murdered. And the thing about it is that it kind of goes with like Domingo is I see posting about talking about, and it was a lot of fun. As Cat said in the ring with Ringo Sinners. Yo, I could pull up those clips. Yo, I have Cleaver. I found the one with Cleaver and Ballista Balloons.
Oh, no shit.
Remember that? Yo, you remember that?
Those were like we were doing those little bits. And this is the ADD talking, right? Because we were just talking about G-Rap and now it's on the thing.
Yeah,
so I get it.
Yeah.
My thing. First, let me comment about rap. This is my ADD. So G-Rap was so dope. Like it felt like everything that man wrote and everything that he spoke was his hardest rap to date. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense. To the abnormal person, that makes sense. To the normal person, I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's the only problem. You got to respect
the legends. You got to respect the classics. But every time I feel like I have to outdo the last rhyme.
Yeah, you're a beast yourself there, brother. Both of you.
And that's just based off of, thank you. And I know Archidelic does the same thing. And I
think both of y'all have gotten better since I've been writing for both of y'all too.
Crafting. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Like, yo, that last verse you said tough.
Yeah, it was dope, right?
You never said
much appreciated.
But, all right, so now going to those bits, right? Is doing these skit now, and you see him on like TikTok, and you see him wherever else on social media. But I want to say that we started that way before it became something, way before.
Oh, we definitely did. You know what's crazy is, do you remember?
You know, I'm kidding.
Sinis must be like deep in the back cave. You remember Jenny Marbles?
Danny Marbles.
Man, I am. Yes.
Do you remember
yes,
Jenny
I
Marbles?
Do.
All right, Jenny Marbles.
Yes,
Tone.
I do. Jenny Marbles. She like retired recently.
I don't know if she retired because I still see her recently, but she started around the same time as we did.
No, I think her YouTube channel.
You think what? Say it again. Yeah. You keep breaking up.
Yeah, you keep freezing up.
I think she retired her YouTube channel.
Really?
Damn, man. My bad. Should I go somewhere? Maybe I'll go say.
Why don't you go sit on top of the roof?
Breaking up.
Why don't you go sit on top of the roof, man? Maybe you get better reception.
Hold
on. Come out here to the hills where I'm at.
Oh my goodness.
Up in the back cave.
I don't even understand how you're still on, man. I'm shocked that you're still with us. I thought Alfred would have came and got you and you would have shot through the cave.
Alfred's holding all calls tonight.
How am I sounding right now?
A little better.
Yeah, it sounding better.
A little better?
You sound a little better. I'm trying to find.
No, so what I was saying was, I think she retired her YouTube.
Her YouTube page? Really? You think she retired her YouTube page?
Yeah.
That's weird because like they use her a lot for.
I think
marketing.
I asked about it.
Yeah, something about you asked something about it. I got that part.
I got that far and then it cut out.
I'm just shocked that I don't even understand how. Like it takes me
I'm
forever,
sorry, guys, man.
It's all right. But it first of all, everybody that's on the live, I want to thank you for being on here, and listening, to little snippets. Unfortunately, I can't play the whole entire song due to rules and regulations and flags and other bullshit. But I just want to say that it's amazing that somebody moves into a house and has not finished unpacking, but yet has always found time to unpack that MPC, put it on the table, and start making the beat. It's like I don't even understand how Arcadella does that, man. You know what I mean?
Well, the secret is I have two.
That helps. I'm trying to find. You know what's crazy? Ever since you were talking about, I'm trying to find the Vista Balloons folder because I can actually share it on here. Because look at this. Let's see if I can do this. No, it cuts. Hold on, it may cut someone out. I don't want to cut anybody out. All right, see how we are. See, I'm able to get in here. Is it just me or Sinis like frozen in time?
Yeah, he is.
Yo, somebody please take a picture of that.
I can see it.
There we go. So what's cool is if I could actually find the folder that was in here, then I'd be able to bring it up. But unfortunately, I can't. That's what I've been looking for. But it's dope because I would be able to bring it up and we'd be able to watch it. That's what's dope about this thing, even though it's lagging like crazy. You know what I mean? And we get good selfies of Sinners. Solo layout. Edit mic setting. So there's a way for me to edit his own setting. That's cool. That's interesting.
Sinis looks like he's giving us a tour of the house with the lights off.
Yeah. He's moving quietly through the house.
This is when I had.
Yeah. Don't even talk, man.
A or on my head
You,
when we were doing.
you might as well give up on talking because all we get is this is
News report.
This just in. Quickly leave your house because there's a flash flooding that's heading.
You know what I'm gonna do?
People will be like, "Where?
Where? There's a mass shooting going on down the street. Please lock up your doors if you live at." There he goes again, man. So, Arcadella, man, all in all, give me your honest opinion of the stuff that you heard. I know you didn't hear the whole thing. I know you'll be able to hear it tonight at midnight on Spotify.
It's got me wanting to hear it all.
That's good. I think that the reason why I did it was because, oh, let me get rid of this because this might help. But I think the reason why I had to do it was because, you know, everybody wanted music, everybody wanted something. You know what I mean? And it was like I needed to drop something that was, and I was working on a bunch of new stuff, and it's so hard to get people to finish it because everybody's on their own world right now. You know what I mean?
True.
Bless you, whoever sneezed. Who was it? That was Sinis?
That was Sinis.
That was the only thing we got. We see like the top of your hat and we got a sneeze. So God bless you. Well, it's crazy.
What would have been dope is when he sneezed if the hat flew.
Thank you. Figures the sneeze would come. Correct.
But what's crazy is I took a lot of the other ones.
I'm seeing if I can even chat. It won't even let me use the chat.
I can't even. All I'm looking at is a wall. And it looked like you did a horrible painting job right there.
Oh, man.
It's probably the same guy who tried to switch out the light switch with electricity and blew the whole house.
Oh, who did that?
Sinis. Sinis was trying to be Mr. Electrician over there.
He zapped himself.
He did something all right. All right, I can't find this. And it's crazy because, of course, that I'm looking for it is the only reason why I can't find it. But I do want to play something for you, Arcadella, while I got you. I definitely want to collab with you on some stuff. All right, I got two sentences going on. Here's another sentence. But it was crazy. It was hard to get this out because it kept messing up. But I think I'm going to release this. If it plays.
Yo, my pause.
Could you rap to this sentence?
And I can rap to anything.
That's a good answer.
That's an MC's answer.
having fun, man. I'm having fun. I've been having fun all week last week.
Surprised Sinister didn't break out the Notebook.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Hurt my feelings, actually.
Honestly, I think my delay is 20 seconds, maybe.
20 seconds.
So basically, if you had like 20 seconds to get out,
Yo, it's terrible. You gotta really talk.
Find shelter in the next 20 seconds or
Exactly. Not a service.
The storm is coming in your direction. Please take shelter immediately. You have 20 seconds to get out of here. 15, 10.
Time's up.
It's so bad.
It's funny, yo. You got the same look. You got this. Like, I hope somebody's screenshotting this, because this is like priceless. I might take a picture of this so I can see it later. But and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We lost Sinis. I guess he got the Amber Alert, and he's out there looking for his son. He only has 20 seconds to find his child. So, but man, that's what I've been on though, Arcadelic. Last week, this week, I'll probably be on it again. What's today? Monday. And the amazing thing is this kid doesn't give up, man. Like, Sinis is back. Like, he has not stopped giving up. Like, no matter what, he keeps popping up in here. so yo, my hat goes off to you on never fighting, never giving up, man, and fighting. Fighting the cause, man. That's good to see you.
The 2020 Persistence Award goes to.
So next time you're gonna see me either at a Starbucks or a McDonald's.
Okay. For internet service purposes?
The Wi-Fi is incredible at those places.
No, see, I got it hooked up to the hard drive. I'm not even using the Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna have to go full Ethernet, I think.
That's what I'm using right now. The Ethernet.
But yo, it's good to hear from you.
Well, like I'm on my laptop
Like,
on the Wi-Fi, but my router is literally right there.
Yeah, you got a strong router. What's that, Sinis? I'm sorry, I forgot that you were still on here.
Yeah, before I lose you guys again, man, it was great to be on tonight. I really appreciate it. Everybody that's listening to you guys right now, I'll be on more. You know what I mean? I want to be on more, but my internet, as you can see, sucks. So,
who's your ISP?
Frontier.
There you go. You gotta get rid of those guys.
It's like you ask us a question and you gotta wait like 20 minutes to get the answer.
But brother, be safe, man.
Yo, appreciate it, man. You know, we're gonna definitely do this again. I appreciate everybody on the live that come and check out the Lost Files. As you see, it drops tonight on all DSPs, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Google, Deezer, probably Pandora, Shazam, Shazaz, Shazoos. There's so many.
The Force.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Spaceball.
All right, brothers. Have a good night, man. Peace.
Yeah, peace, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. I'm gonna get some beats over to Sinis and see what he can spit, see what he can muster up. I feel like I want to play one more beat though as we ride out of here. Y'all want to hear one more beat? Give me some thumbs up, some comments. Y'all want to hear one more beat when we ride out of here? If I could find one. We out of here. Have a good one, everybody. Tomorrow's my birthday. So stay tuned. Peace.